Hey everyone, my name is Armando Palma, and today I'm going to be walking you through our complete project plan for expanding Project STW's reach and overall impact. Our team, which is composed of Madison Cherry, Jacob Batten, Mackenzie Jones, myself, Isabella D'Angelo, Marino Contreras, and Zach Jablonski, crafted a structured 14-week plan that focuses on marketing improvements, fundraising strategies, and operational enhancements aimed at supporting this faith-based bracelet company. On this slide, we outline the purpose behind our project. Project STW is a faith-based business that shares spiritual messages through unique bracelets. While their mission is strong, they are currently limited by their marketing reach and their sales performance. Without new strategies, both sales and company influence may begin to plateau. Our project goals directly address these concerns. We created two new marketing strategies and designed to increase brand visibility, identified potential new financing sources such as donations, partnerships, and grants, and analyzed operational shortcomings to recommend improvements that strengthen order fulfillment. Key deliverables of our project. For marketing, we developed two actionable plans. One focused on social media content such as reels, shorts, and collaboration videos with established faith-based pages, and another centered on organizing pop-up shops through local boutiques and stores that align with our company's values. For financing, we identified opportunities for financial support from the spiritual sanctuaries, fellowship centers, campus faith organizations, and multiple grant sources. For operations, we created standardized improvement reports that outline clear recommendations for enhancing efficiency, correcting gaps, and supporting long-term growth. Here are the key deliverables of our project. For marketing, we developed two actionable plans. One focused on social media content such as reels, shorts, and collaboration videos with established faith-based pages, and another centered on organizing pop-up shops through local boutiques and stores that align with the company's values. For financing, we identified opportunities for financial support from spiritual sanctuaries, fellowship centers, campus faith organizations, and multiple grant sources. For operations, we created standardized improvement reports that outline clear recommendations for enhancing efficiency, correcting gaps, and supporting long-term growth. This slide shows what's outside the scope of our project. We did not make changes to the product design or manufacturing. We did not outsource materials. We did not develop new software, and we did not propose any facility build-outs. These exclusions are what helped keep the project focused on strategic improvements rather than major structural changes. Here, we outline the project's priorities. Time was our primary constraint. Falling behind schedule would interrupt dependent tasks and reduce credibility, so maintaining the 14-week timeline was essential. Scope was our secondary priority, meaning we aimed to maximize value by implementing the strongest strategies possible as long as everything fit within the schedule. Cost was our lowest priority. This project remains mostly strategic, keeping expenses low, and any additional funding needs were offset through creative financing opportunities. Because money was limited but manageable, cost became the most flexible element. Now looking at our work breakdown structure, we organized this project into major categories: campaign strategy and planning, outreaching and direct sales, new financing sources, monitoring and reporting, and finally, resolving shortcomings. Each branch breaks down into detailed tasks, such as defining goals, conducting market research, creating promotional materials, establishing target amounts, surveying stakeholders, and implementing solutions. The WBS ensures that every task is clearly identified and that the team has a complete picture of all the work that's required for the project. This slide shows our network diagram, which displays the sequence and relationships between all of the project's activities. This diagram makes dependencies clear and helps us understand how the project progresses from start to finish. From this analysis, we determine the official critical path, which includes all of the activities that you see here in orange, including 1.1, 1.4, 2.1, 2.3, 2.4, 3.1, 3.3, 3.4, 4.1, 4.3, 4.4, 5.1, 5.3, and 5.4. These tasks form the longest chain of dependent activities. meaning that any delay in these would delay the entire project. And identifying the critical path was essential for schedule monitoring and risk management. Here's our full Gantt chart that visualizes the schedule from January 2nd, 2026 through April 1st, 2026. The chart shows start and finish dates, overlaps, and task durations. This Gantt chart helped us confirm that the timeline was realistic and that it aligned with the critical path. It also was able to highlight which tasks required early coordination, when resources were heavily utilized, and how work transitioned across phases. Maintaining this timeline was key to achieving on-time project delivery. On this slide, we show the human resources allocation chart. This chart outlines when each role is active throughout the project. Roles include the project manager, social media specialists, videographers, financial analysts, marketing team members, community outreach coordinators, sales representatives, and operations staff. This view helped prevent resource overload, ensured proper staffing at the right phases, and made it clear which team members were responsible for specific periods of activity. So here's the full project budget. We estimated labor hours, material costs, and associated expenses for each task. The total projected cost of the project is $81,374.84. Because tasks occur on different dates, this budget directly supports our time phase spending plan, which tracks cost distribution across the entire 14-week timeline. This slide shows the cumulative budget line chart. As expected in a cumulative view, the chart trends upwards as spending accumulates through the project, and this line serves as our financial baseline. It allows us to compare planned spending with actual spending during execution and identify variances early. The final cumulative value aligns with the total project budget, confirming that the baseline calculations are accurate. These next slides highlight the creative content tools we developed for the project. On this slide, we show the first set of tools, which include the change request form and the risk matrix. The change request form provides a structured way to evaluate any proposed adjustments to the project, ensuring that changes are reviewed, approved, and documented properly. The risk matrix helps us identify potential threats, assess their likelihood and impact, and determine appropriate mitigation strategies. These tools support consistent decision-making and help maintain project stability. This slide continues our creative content items with the lessons learned template and the performance report. The lessons learned template allows the team to capture insights during and after the project, so future work can benefit from what went well and what could be improved. The performance report provides a standardized way to track progress, evaluate how well tasks are being completed, and determine whether the project remains on schedule and within expectations. Together, these tools strengthen project oversight and support smooth project execution. In conclusion, our project for Project STW focuses on expanding reach, improving operations, and enhancing funding opportunities. Through the use of structured project management tools, including the work breakdown structure, network diagram, critical path, Gantt chart, resource allocation chart, budget, and creative content tools, we were able to build a complete and actionable plan that guides the project from start to finish. This work shows how detailed planning and strong strategy development can support a company's growth and long-term impact. Finally, I just want to go over the contributions of each team member. Jacob Batten helped create the visuals and review the WBS chart. Madison Cherry wrote the script for the final video. Marino Contreras created visuals and contributed to the creative content. Isabella D'Angelo helped create visuals and reviewed the script for accuracy. Zach Jablonski created visuals and reviewed the time phase budget. Mackenzie Jones contributed to visuals and reviewed the project schedule, and I provided the voiceover for the video and edited the final version. Thank you so much for watching.